Joe and Harry, Bernard, GPS Roboman, Ellery's, DJ Dave, Perlita, Gordon, Elton, Don Wiley, so on. You asked me why I give Dave a hard time. Well, this is like the third or fourth time that he's asserted his story is real when it's not. Okay, and then there's consciousness and all this other stuff showing up, supporting another reality that you guys had destroyed. Somebody killed a cop, you guys say. I don't know who that was, because I wasn't there to witness it. So if I can't determine what that is, that means I'm going to have people work to fulfill their needs, all right, to go back to the original story. So that means the group of you, I don't care who's guilty, who isn't, who's telling the right story or not, you're going to work for them. You're going to work for the police, you're going to work for the firefighters, you're going to work for the military until you guys solve your problem, okay? And you're going to have to respect them, and they're going to choose for you, okay? Because I don't have all that information. And then to invoke a punishment on somebody multiple times because that's Joe's way or Karen's way or whatnot is kind of silly. And so to me, the stolen bids, whatever that freaking means, Ellery and them, it was just an excuse so he could have like his little rape session with boys, and that's kind of like obvious to me. And you guys got the stalkers moving in and out, taking property and all that shit, which doesn't really bother me so much because I don't really care about cheap cell phones and all this crap because eventually I know it's going to go away. Okay, so that's, Harry, you're making up a story to suit your needs because you claim a false reality, and they show it to you guys, and yet you guys continue to push this one thing. At one point, they believed in all three of your daughters, Joe, but there was some breakdown, huh? Maybe because you did rape a grandson and kill him because you just carry a certain philosophy, and that's the problem here, right? Which then this domino effect of all this crap that happened either here or Colorado or from Michigan, and then you guys sit there and cover it up, making it worse. So no, Dave, I don't believe you are God or the Messiah of the earth. Everybody kind of proves it to you. You guys insult certain kinds of women, but then you guys go and run to the African Americans or the Spanish or the fat people to give you an excuse to get away with what you want, and supposedly that you guys are more intellectually smarter than everybody else, than the pretty girls or whatnot, and then you guys make fun of them and you get upset with that. So I'm going to let my friends kind of tell the story because some of them looks like we've been around for a while. And I'm going to trust some of their viewpoints and then have them slowly build it. But that's why I disagree with you guys' assertion, because it seems to me from the behavior I see from other people is that you guys created false messiahs or gods and forced them in. And you guys demand the world to fix their problems. Well, everybody else has got to suffer and do all this stuff, and then I got to listen to the Whistler and all this crap when you guys fully well know in the last 35 years, my story does not match up to what you guys are trying to prove. If you guys are willing to go through all that, then you guys are willing to go write down statements to the police and military and tell them what's going on so they can fix it. Because for all you know, they wanted to help fix it, but you guys want to hide and sneak and do all this weird shit instead of just coming out and telling them, okay? So I don't know what happened. Obviously, he did kill somebody. He did rape kids. And then you guys come up with this weird-ass bullshit story or drum up these criminal records, and you guys just think it's funny. But I prove an origin based upon you guys' behavior, and to come up with some bullshit story, Harry, or new names, or the Spanish way, or, if you don't like certain families, then just tell them and stay away from them, but you guys don't. And then also notice how Elton Anderson likes to play the zombie over there at the last days. It's also basically saying to me that he either knew Joe, he knew you, Harry, or he knew one of the Ellerys, because he's playing in their scheme, right? Which is causing a problem. The all this crap that you do multiple times, Joe, basically says that you're the criminal, or Harry, whoever's doing that shit, basically proves that you're the criminals, and then the ones that I hang around and talk to, you guys just make suffer for no fucking reason. Okay? So I'm going to take a video of the church, because they're kind of playing out your whole scheme there, Minister, and Harry, and Gordon, and all this stuff, as you guys point fingers trying to claim that something belonged to you, but I don't really think it ever belonged to any of a group of you. And that's your problem, Dave, is that you're trying to amass all this data claiming that you're God of the earth, but it's many ideas from many families. And when you kill them off and try to recreate something or use other people's names and you try to force yourself into a throne, you look stupid. But it seems to me that there's a project going on out here in either in California or Colorado, and you guys just decided, hey, we can do whatever we want and screw it up because supposedly Joe was god of the earth. Nobody else existed except for that little crew. And so when you guys run around and try to set that up, people are going to disagree, right? So maybe instead of fucking trying to make it all self-centered around you, Joe, you need to think about some of these people and these other corporations that are trying to make something work for a larger amount of people instead of a small group of people. Because obviously, Elton, Don, the group of you are not telling the truth, and you're tracking in a disease, making people sick, running away, and then you try to set it up again, tracking the disease, run away, push people through certain corners of the nation, then you guys sit there and hover on top. Eventually, your guys' rumors and all this crap that you keep dumping is going to hit all in the news publications. It's going to reveal who the true criminal is anyway. So that makes people think that it's somebody who never did what you guys claim makes you guys look stupid.